Welcome back to Ferocious Education. This is Ed. Today I'm going to be giving an update on IBIO Corporation. So this company is a biotech company. It has different streams. The current catalyst is the COVID vaccine. And I'll go on regarding the news in the video as well as the presentation towards the end of this video. So first of all, I'm going to do a quick technical analysis, then rush on to the news. And then if there's any kind of different fundamentals out there that are very important to touch on, I'll do that. So taking a quick look here, we're going to start by 1 month, 1 day. I'm going to just pull back just quite a little. Okay, this is updated. Perfect. So we're looking at average directional index of 3460, which shows a good movement in terms of strength. We're looking at million percent R. This is going in a little bit towards the overbought situation, but still a little bit of neutral. So we need to look into the 1 hour intervals. This looks like there's a sharp reversal and it wasn't slow. So you can see that it's usually slow going around zero and then it flips or go back. Now, so what happened here is just popped very quickly and it caused a massive reversal. Volume wise, this has seen a massive volume, 167 million, and a large unbalance in terms of the stock gain. Taking a quick look into as well the averages, we can see that the 159, the 10 SMA is above the 30 EMA, which is amazing, but the stock price is still above the 200 SMA and the 50 SMA, but it has been for a while, so it's already been on a long-term bullish run. Taking a quick look into the 5 days, 1 hour period here, we get to see that this stock has received a pullback and it seems to continue on a little bit into the pre-market. So we want to make sure is how far does this go? Does it become stagnant a little like it did before? Or does it just take a much more pullback based on the MACD? You can see the momentum has dropped as well here. But that's basically in the last 2 hours of the market. So since it could have been as well Friday, not a lot of people want to hold over the weekend. So it could be just a little bit of just pullback in the aftermarket that would fix itself in the extended market. So you want to make sure to take a quick look as well at the MACD to see it turning in a little bit towards the green. It's currently trading very close to the trading action zone. So trading action zone is where reversals are more likely. So the stock has a trading action zone from $2 to around 230. So if it dips down, the reversal is likely to pull it back up. So that's good news for you. Looking as well at the averages here, we can see 10 SMAs above the 30 EMA in the 1 hour scale. In terms of supports and resistances, it's currently sitting somewhere at here, let's find out the support. I would consider the support being around 236, 237, so it's sitting right at a support. The current resistance would be somewhere around 269. That's just basically, it's hard to figure out just because it's running very quickly. So around, let's say 250 to 260. Going into the moving averages, we can see the stock has jumped in around the moving average, so that could be a little bit rough in terms of the stock dropping back, but it has seen previously a massive jump above the moving average, but it took a while for it to correct itself. Taking another look here in terms of the trend line, we can see the trend line has been positive for quite a bit, but it has jumped way quickly on top of that. So if we were looking at, for instance, at a channel, we can try to determine where the support is sitting at. So we could say perhaps that the support for this run would be somewhere around between, it should be around 144 and 196 in terms of the trend line. Now taking a quick look into the Fibonacci retracements, I'm just going to be deleting this here quickly. Fibonacci retracements will give us basically an identity into the support, and we can see that 228 seems to be a good support. Now, if you remember in the other one here, I said around 230, 232. So it is confirmed somewhere around 228 to 230. Oh, sorry, yeah, to 230 is somewhere where the current support is sitting at. We can see another support has been tested around 210, and a previous resistance that broke through somewhere around 187 and 191. So the stock, if it drops, I don't see it dropping so far. It has many levels, many supports to break through unless there's bad news. Now, coming in now to the good news, and this is on their website, you can get to see that they're working on two things COVID related. So of course, they're working on the classical swine fever vaccine that is in clinical stages right now. But we're looking at first the COVID VLP vaccine and COVID subnut vaccine. IBIO 200 and 201, both on preclinical stages. And especially with COVID numbers increasing, that's a good catalyst to have right now. Now, this is their presentation. We can get to see that they're holding over 80 patents worldwide, 39 active patent applications. So there's a lot of catalysts coming in through, especially if even if one of these patents do come through and they do put an 8K form on it. So that's pretty good news coming in. Now, there's a lot of information here in terms of the presentation, as well as this company is not only towards healthcare, but they're also towards genetics for plants, for plantings. So there's a lot of information here. For instance, the bioreactors and different things going on. So that's not what I'm interested in terms of technology farming. Or technology platforms for their farmings. I'm looking more towards the vaccine, since that's the current catalyst. So all in all, it looks like it's really good stock. Now, for me myself, I usually don't like to buy at an all-time high or very close to an all-time high, so I usually pick them up at a little bit of a support. But it seems that there's a lot of catalysts that can come in through the stock. A lot of different news that are looking to be quite promising. So it looks like this could be a nice short-term hold. However, I would like to pick it up somewhere around its current support, around 210, as we've seen it dip for quite a little and then jump back on. So it seems that it's possible to see, at least in the morning, going down to 210 before it sees anything coming up. So my entry point would be checking on level 2. I'll try to get it somewhere between 191 and 210. And then I'll also be checking towards the different indicators, such as MACD, just to double check if it fixes itself off. If it does, then that is good news for me, and that might be something I want to pick up in the morning on Monday. Thank you very much. That's been MoDD. Make sure to mention down in the comment below, what do you think about this company? Share, subscribe, and like. Have a good day.